So in this episode, we're going to be discussing Ready Player 2. Yes, that's right. You didn't really think that they were going to go with Ready Player One, hit $400+ million in the box office alone, and then just stop there, did you? Oh, hell no. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Ready Player 2. So Ernest Cline actually offered an update on his anticipated Ready Player One follow-up, which means he's writing a sequel to the book and not to the movie because the movie has changed a lot of things. So Cline goes on to say that, I'd always intended to write more in the series, but I never imagined the movie would get done before I finished writing them, so I had to kick it into high gear. Cline had also stated that the sequel had turned out to be a lot more challenging than he had anticipated. So Cline actually watching the movie has inspired him to go back and revisit Ready Player One sequels. He actually stated, to see Steven visualize the first story, it's been really inspiring for me to revisit that world. But I'm trying to write a sequel to the book and not to the movie because the movie has changed things. Now, attempting to write a sequel to the book for Ready Player One, he's also writing the screenplay for his other book, Armada. And yes, Cline did drop some subtle hints about what would be happening in the sequel. Cline stated, the fun of the sequel for me would be exploring other facets of pop culture that I love and not just using the same ones over again. That's one of the reasons that I'm drawn to write more stories in this world. It was a lot of work creating the Oasis and the rules of the Oasis, but the Oasis was kind of the ultimate video game and the ultimate entertainment platform, and that's a very fun landscape in which to tell stories. But how far along is he on the book? So Den of Geek actually asked Cline, how far along are you on the book? In which Cline replied, I've been working on it this past year. While I was in between visiting the set and helping with post-production, I was already kind of back in the world of Ready Player One anyhow. But helping on the movie, so it was a very natural process for me to go back to writing the sequel. He also went on to say, it was really energizing seeing Steven and ILM and Visual Domain visualize the world I created, and it made it even more fun to return to it. Cline also said that the book would definitely be out sometime in the next couple of years. And probably just in time to start working on the adaptation for it to go to the big screen. So with all that said, let me know down in the comment section below, are you fucking stoked for a sequel to Ready Player One, regardless if it's the book or the movie? Or maybe they'll come out with the movie 6 months to a year after the book. I mean, given that they're two different kind of storylines because there were things changed, just the same as if you took The Walking Dead and read the comic book versus the TV show. They went their own paths. So it could work within a year or 6 months difference. And for those of you that sat through this entire video, I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now, we are doing a second Ready Player One giveaway. Yes, that's right. There's a link down in the description below. Go ahead and follow those instructions. Now, we're not going to do this the same as before with a whole bunch of crazy Easter eggs. That was more for the movie. And maybe when the Blu-ray or DVD comes out, we'll go ahead and do the same style format and give away like 4 to 6 copies of the movie. But with this, I'll be giving away copies of the art of Ready Player One when it comes out. That's right, there's a book, and it shows you all the detailed and in-depth structures and everything that goes on in the movie. And the book actually looks pretty badass. Now, there will be 2 winners, so 2 people will be receiving copies of the art of Ready Player One. Now, this isn't going to be like before where I made you find all those Easter eggs and all that crazy shit. However, at any given time between now and the time the book comes out, I am going to put the crystal key out. Now, it's not going to be hidden like it was before, some crazy spot on my website, which hardly anybody got except for 3 people. I'm going to put it out on one of my social media platforms. It'll either be on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Google+, or Facebook. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one, and whoever finds it, yes, it will be open for up to 30, 40, 50, and so on people. There's no limit on how many people can find the key. But when you find the key, there'll be a specific entry. It'll give you specific instructions on what to do, and that will give you 100 points. Now, we are going to end this the same way we did with Ready Player One, with a Trivia Night live stream. Yes, the Trivia Night live stream, your scores will be posted, and we'll be asking trivia in the same sense we ended the last Ready Player One contest. And whoever guesses the most correct information on a mixture, this won't just be 80s references, it will be a mixture of Ready Player One and 80s. Now, just to be fair, I will make it more so the movie Ready Player One questions than the book, but there might be a couple questions in regards to the book. So if you have the book, or if you won last time, you're now realizing why I put the book in place. So you can go ahead and read that. You know who you are. Who won? Who won last time? Who held their own for 4 damn hours in that damn trivia night? You know who you are. So read up on that book, and we're going to end this in the right way. And hopefully I will see a bunch of you there on trivia night. I know it was a big freaking turnout last time. Everybody loved it. So this is how we're going to do it one more time. Now, with all that said, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that other great shit. All links are down in the description below, including Discord. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you don't, you would have kick-ass shit such as this. And again, I did just talk with YouTube. We're gonna slow it down just a little bit. See that little bell icon right down here? It's got to look like that. It's got to look like the quote. So go to the main page of Sleeve Biker. Go up there, click my name, wherever it is, down below. I think it's actually down below me. It'll take you to the main page. Click the bell. Make sure it's got the quotes. Make sure it looks like that, because if it doesn't, you're not going to be notified of all, this is what they claim, all my videos and live streams. Because if it doesn't have the quotes, then you'll just be notified of some, and then it'll be based on how many views and how long you view the videos it is. Even though they still say the algorithm still looks at the fact that it wants to know how many times they comment and like on a video and interact with a video to boost the all. So it's kind of contradictory just a little bit. But with all that said, also don't forget there is a link to the merch store down in the description below as well. We have 3 designs, and the female versions of the shirts are coming out soon. So ladies, calm down. Calm down just a little bit. I've been getting like 20 to 30 emails a week, and for me, for merchandise, that's a pretty big deal when you only have like 20,000 subscribers. That's actually a lot of women asking for women-only shirts, to be honest with you. So yes, it's coming. I promise you, it'll be there. And as always, I'll see you next time.